Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This for the week of October 16th through the 22nd, and I am of the 2023 planner, and I'm using the Spooky Pumpkin Patch Kit from Scribble Co. I did pull in some underlays from Plan a Hannah for this. So they are like these pumpkin ones, and I think they're in her pumpkin foil. They're the Jason underlays. I did have these for a decent amount of time, so I'm not quite sure if she's going to offer them again, but I've had those for a while. And then I did pull in like this really pretty hollow gold, or not gold, like orangish bronze kind of, because I figured it matched very well. It was really pretty. I will be honest with you guys, I hardcore struggled with this spread. Like, not in the aspect of doing like the base or anything, the labels. I struggled so hard because I think I bought this kit, because this is a relatively older kit. I think I bought this kit when I was not using bougie boxes to plan, which I know is wild, but I'm pretty positive that's when I bought it, because I did not have enough labels for this spread. Like, I didn't have the extra labels that I could have bought. I didn't have those, so I struggled hardcore with it. I also ended up having to use like a different set of washi, because this washi also didn't have an extra like 5mm washi, so it was a little bit of a rough time, but we made it through it. We got it. This is also the second to last. Oh no, I think there's two more spreads for Halloween after this, because I think I'm using a Halloween kit on the week of Halloween, even though technically it's quote unquote in November, but I think I'm still using a Halloween kit if I remember correctly. I'm actually really excited for the next one that you guys to see. Like, spoiler alert for it. It is a not Oogie Boogie Brain. Oh my god, it is like a Halloween Disney kit, because I went to Oogie Boogie Bash with my family and I love it. I've already did the base on it and it is so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. Like, literally I'm like staring at it right now and it's so pretty. So fun little thing to look forward to on next Monday's plan with me, because that one will be coming. And I mean, this one was really pretty too. It's just not my favorite, and it kept getting pushed out, which is why I hadn't used it until now, which is also because it's not my all-time favorite, but I do really like how it turned out. I love the colors. They're very drastic compared to like the last two spreads that I've done, because the last two, one was pastel, one was really colorful. This one's very like kind of fall, orangey, dark fall colors, and then the one after this is going to be very purpley and orange and like classic Halloween colors. So I genuinely just love the different like changes of the different colors, and just how everything can change week by week just depending on the planner. Like, this is the whole reason why I love planning, is because of that. But nothing actually really happened on this week for like major planning wise. I read a lot of books. I finished A Dead Romantic, started My Roommate is a Vampire, finished My Roommate is a Vampire, started The House Across the Lake, finished The House Across the Lake, and then started Caraval. So I read a lot this week, which is actually kind of funny, because I also did the plan with me for Friday, which is in my 2024 planner, and I read no books that week. So it was very like drastic difference between the 2 weeks, because I read a lot for some reason this week. I don't quite fully know why, but I think I just had a ton of time on my hands or something. It was enough to where I was able to read four books, two full books, finished another one, and started one. So it was a wild time. This was also the week that my shop went on vacation, because I started prepping for my anniversary sale. Fun fact, my shop anniversary sale is always in the first couple weeks of November, and because of it I struggle to have a Black Friday sale, because the anniversary sale is literally a couple weeks before Black Friday, so it's very hard to do both sales, to have enough time to do everything, but we kind of make it work. But the anniversary sale ends up being my biggest sale of the year, and because of that, Black Friday just kind of takes a backseat to it, but that's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, that my shop closed on this week, like on the Sunday, so that I could at least start working on the anniversary stuff. And I even have started thinking about my birthday sale for this year. I've started trying to think of what I want to come up with for releases and stuff for it. I probably should start working on it now because I don't know how much time I'm going to have. It's already pretty much May or almost May, and that leaves me 2 months until July. So we'll see what I end up deciding. I haven't had any decisions quite yet, but it will be coming. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the day by day. So you're going to see this lighting change a little bit in this because look at how pretty. I actually have a reflection of foil, but also it's very dark. At least to me, it's very dark. I know some people's videos look like this. I don't mind it. It's just I prefer my exposure to be up a little bit higher. So I do mess with the lighting a couple times throughout this section as I'm doing the day by day. So just heads up for that. So first thing for Monday, I did mark that it was one of my friend's birthdays. So I used some balloons that I've had for literally the longest time. I'm slowly making my way through them, but they're from Scribble Co. So I use those, and then a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji that is like excited, like blowing some horns. Also, it sounds like my computer is gonna take off. So if you guys can hear that, I'm sorry. I really hope you can't, but it sounds like my computer is just angry. It's really loud. Anyway, I digress. Sorry. And then after that, I did do some laundry. So I used a scribbler from Scribble Co. and the wash clothes is from the foil bundle. And then I did also do some cleaning and used same exact thing, a scribbler, and the cleaning time script is from the foil bundle. We'll let Filming Lindsay fill this in really quickly. Go quicker. Like, look at it. You can see the foil. It makes me so happy, but also it's so dark, but that's okay. Moving on to the second half of Monday, I did cook dinner. So I used a Once More with Love munchkin, and the cook dinner is a custom that I made for myself in font 6 from my shop, which, fun fact, there is a 25% off sale happening in my shop right now. Also, it is all completely on sale. The April foil of the month will be leaving soon, so definitely pick that up, and then we will have a new foil obviously on May 1st. But yes, 25% off happening in my shop if you're interested. It's always linked in the description. Anyway, after cooking dinner, I did read. So I used a Stick with Plan Code Girl and a read script from the foil bundle, and then I just marked that I was up late because I spent my whole entire night reading pretty much. So I used, this is a Pumpkin Paper Co. Girl, which I'm pretty positive Pumpkin Paper Co. is closed, but I tried to use as many fall related stickers as I could. And then the up late is from Plana Hannah. Moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday was my payday as always, so I used a icon as well as a payday script from the foil bundle, and then I had to call my scheduling for work, and I used a Scribble Co. icon for that. I finished the Dead Romantics on this day, and I used another Scribble Co. icon, and then finished the Dead Romantics. You guys know the drill. I have book customs in font 6 from my shop, so I did just put down the custom for that. And then after that, I marked that I started the My Roommate is a Vampire book. I technically used like a smut sticker. I used this one because I felt like it matched a little bit. So I was like, you know what? It's good enough. So that one's from Once More with Love. And then I did get Chipotle on this day before work. So I used a Scribble Co. icon, and the Chipotle script is in font 1 from my shop. And then last but not least, I just marked that it was a slow night. I think I've mentioned this before, but Oogie Boogie nights were always really slow for me at work. It depends on like where I'm at. Most of the time where I was at, it was always slow. I didn't want to use another just like a random Disney sticker or anything, so I just used like this Pumpkin Paper Co. one that's like her dressed in like a pumpkin shirt because I thought it was cute. I have so many fall just like fashion girl stickers, and I almost never get to use them, so I just wanted to use as many of them as possible. So I just used that to mark the slow nights. And then I did mark that I was sleepy as hell because I had a turnaround on this day, and I used another one of those Pumpkin Paper Co. girls, and the script is from the foil bundle. And then I did get coffee before work, and I used a paper and milk coffee cup for that. And then again, script is from the foil bundle. And same thing also for folding laundry. I used a script from the foil bundle as well as a scribbler from Scribble Co., which I'm pretty positive I folded laundry when I got home. After that, I did mark that I finished My Roommate is a Vampire. I read that book so incredibly quickly. It was kind of insane. So I used the same icon and script as before. And then I did start The House Across the Lake, which if you saw my What I Read in October video, which went up I think it was during Plamis or November, one of the two. I was not as big of a fan of this one as I was as Home Before Dark, but House Across the Lake was still good. It was just the ending was a little strange. I just didn't really like it, but I still like devoured it really quickly. So for that one, I used a Once More with Love Munchkin to mark that, and then I did have a YouTube binge just after that. So I used a Scribble icon and then the foil bundle binge watch script as well. And that is it for Wednesday. Filming Lindsay. Okay, so I actually forgot to grab a sticker from, for the YouTube binge. I was so confused too, because I was like, why do I have a tired thing here? I already marked that I was tired on this day. Like, what is this? So I put it down and I was like, this isn't right. So I had to grab a icon for the YouTube binge because I genuinely forgot to pull a sticker for it. So I did eventually grab a icon from Scribble for that. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right here, was looking for that icon so that I can put it down. There we go. So yes, anyway, that is it for Wednesday. Moving on to Thursday, I did, like I said, mark that I was tired because, as one does, you guys know me. I mark when I have good days, I mark when I have bad days, I mark when I'm tired, which honestly, I'm tired so flippin' frequently, it's kind of ridiculous. So I did use a Once More with Love Munchkin for that, and then the Tired AF is a script from the foil bundle. And then, because I was so tired, one of my coworkers, he actually lives right next to a Dutch Bros. So fun fact about where I live in California, there are very, very, very few Dutch Bros. We don't have very many. They're slowly popping up more and more as time goes on, but the closest one to me is like 30 minutes away, and it's so out of the way that I can't even get it on the way to work or anything. However, one of my coworkers lives by it, and he messaged like a bunch of us, and he was like, what do you want? So he did like a huge Dutch Bros run for all of us. So for marking with Dutch Bros, I used another paper and milk coffee cup, and then I did mark that I had to Venmo him because I am one of those people where I will Venmo people whether they want the money or not. So I used just like a phone icon from the foil bundle for that. On the second half of Thursday, I did call my dad on this day. I think I had to ask him for something. I don't really remember, but I used a phone icon from Paper and Milk, and then the call dad is a custom from my shop. And then I did read on this day and used a Munchkin, and the read script is in font 5 from my shop. And then guess who was up late? Again, because she had no chill, because she had to read all these books. For marking up late, I used a Munchkin from Once More with Love, and then a script from the foil bundle. Moving on to Friday. First thing I did was sleep in because, again, we were up late and I was very tired already the day before. So I used another Munchkin, and then the up late script, not up late, up early is, oh my god, I slept in. What am I saying? I slept in. I wasn't up early. I slept in, brain. Anyway, the sleep in script is from the foil bundle, and then I did mark playing with Bailey because, again, you guys know that I have been marking it more frequently, even though I do play with her for most of the day. I have been marking it more frequently when I have the room for it, so I did use a Beneva Creations dog, and I was actually excited because this one actually matches, because she's a red husky, so I have red husky stickers, but most of them don't match, and this one actually matches so well. It's actually really exciting. Look at her. Look, it's just so cute. So yeah, I used that, and then I did use another one of those play outside scripts that I will literally never use in my life, and I cut off the play, and then I used the Bailey custom that I have. And then on the second half of Friday, not a lot happened on Friday, I'll be honest. On the second half of Friday, I did finish the House Across the Lake, as one does. So I used another Munchkin from Once More with Love for that. And on this day also, I bought the special edition Fourth Wing book. Okay, so there's a story a little bit behind this. So there was a special edition Fourth Wing book. It is a Christmas edition where it's red cover, sprayed edges that are all black. And when I first bought Fourth Wing, did not get the chance to buy the sprayed edges. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy the special edition one. So I bought it, pre-ordered it on Amazon, and it was supposed to come out when Iron Flame came out. And I got neither that one or Iron Flame from Amazon. Both times it was it's supposed to get delivered today, and it never shipped. Literally never shipped. And I was like, You gotta be kidding me. So I literally bought the edition on this day, and I eventually had to go and get the edition in a Barnes & Noble because I was like, I want this book. Give it to me. And Amazon just never gave it to me. So yeah, there's that. But for buying the special edition, I used a Paper and Milk Mario, and then I did have a YouTube binge, and I used a Munchkin and a YouTube binge script from the foil bundle. Moving on to Saturday, as you can see, we are using work labels because I, at this point, ran out of little things, and I was pretty much running out of almost every single label possible. So we made it work, but it's a little rough. So first thing for Saturday, I did mark Duncan, and I used another Paper and Milk coffee cup, and the Duncan script is in font 6 from my shop. And then I did start to Caraval, so I used a Munchkin for that. And then I watched Scream on this day, one of the few Halloween movies I actually did watch, and I used a Scribble Prince Co. Ghostface for that one. And then I organized stickers on this day as well, and I used a sticker sheet from Scribble Prince Co. and the organized stickers is from Kinsey's Creations, whose shop unfortunately is no longer open. And then I did get Del Taco, and look at how you can see, I had to switch this around, but also two, look at how you can see the lettering behind it. Like, oh my god, it bothers me so much. But for the Del Taco, the burrito is from Once More with Love, and the Del Taco is a custom from my shop. And then I just marked traffic because there was traffic, which I should have been able to switch those labels, but I couldn't. So for that, I used a icon from the foil bundle, and the traffic is a custom in font 1 from my shop. And then last but not least for Sunday, I did film probably a plan with me. I don't really know, but I filmed something. So I used a Munchkin, and the film script is from Magic Prince Co., which I think their shop is still open. I have one more of those left. I'm almost done with them. And then I did get Starbucks on this day and used a Paper and Milk coffee cup again. And the Starbucks run is an old format of my Starbucks run from my script from my shop. Wow. And then I did make a Plan of Hannah order. Also, guys, do not mind the way that I wrote Plan of Hannah because I did not give myself enough room, and it looks so bad, but I didn't have a label to pick it up and redo it, so I left it. And it really, really bothers me. But I placed a pretty decent sized Plan of Hannah order, so I marked it, and I used an icon from the foil bundle for that. And then I did mark that my shop went on vacation, like I said. So I used a pumpkin paper coat girl. I think that's a pumpkin paper coat girl to mark that. And then I did mark some planning time, and that girl is from Odd Loop, and the planning time is from the foil bundle. And last but not least, I printed invoices because I printed out everything from any open orders that I had before I shut down my shop. So I used a Paper and Milk little printer for that, and then the script is from my shop. It is a custom in font 6. And that is everything for this spread. We struggled, but we got there, and this spread is so pretty. It's so pretty. Like, it's not my favorite, I will admit, but it's so pretty in its own right. Like, the colors of it are just very dark. It's like quintessential fall colors, and it's just really pretty. And my computer still sounds like it's gonna die, but that's okay. We're gonna flip through everything that's left in the kit. You guys are gonna see that I used pretty much every single label. Like, there we go. I was like, if filming gets there, look at it. Like, there's no work labels. Look at that sheet. I used every single one of them. I've never used every single label before in my life. Never. But I used them all in this one. So that is the spread. Here is a little bit of a wiggle for you guys so you can see all of the different foil in all of its beautiful glory, which, I mean, hollow foil is just absolutely gorgeous. So, like, it reflects the best, and it's so pretty. But that is everything for this plan with me. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and leave me some type of comment down below. I do always read them. I just forgot to respond to them all the time. So I do always read every single comment that you guys leave, and I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys.